Great to see you. How are you guys?
Do you hear the song?
I can't hear. Oh, nice. Oh, Yoshi. Nice. Very good. I love the uniform. Got my LG uniform hanging there.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the right one on. You've got the best one. I like the pinstripes.
Yes. Have you watched our channels? Have you watched some videos that came out?
I've seen some. You guys do a great job. I watched some of when you reached out, I watched some of your interviews. I saw Sosa's interview. See him. Yeah, like, what a crazy guy. It's the most Sosa thing ever to just be hanging out in front of the Coliseum.
When his video came up, a lot of people mentioned your name instead of Sosa.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they remember you a lot and they miss you.
Thanks, man. I miss them a lot too.
A few weeks ago, we actually did an interview with David Buchanan.
Buchanan.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw some of that too, and I watched him cry.
He always cries when we have a shooting with him.
Yeah, he's an emotional guy, passionate, very passionate guy.
Yes, and then about a week ago, he actually came to Korea, to Daegu, and we met him.
Wow, awesome. What was he doing in Daegu? Just to come over?
Shooting their children. They become a YouTuber.
Oh, really? Oh, that's funny. That's great, man. I'm glad he's doing great. Good for him, man.
Could you talk about what your life is like these days?
Yeah, absolutely. Are we in this interview right now? Like, we hanging out? Are we in this?
We started like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? Let's go. Yeah, so I live in Charlottesville still. Met my wife, Chelsea, and we trained here every off season. Even when I was playing in Korea, this was always home. So we still live there. I work in real estate now. I have rental properties and I work in real estate development. So I do a lot of stuff like buying land and working with zoning officials and getting land ready to build houses on for like big neighborhoods. So I do a lot of real estate stuff now. Kind of boring, certainly not as fun as pitching, but that's what I do. I work in real estate now.
What's the difference between, like your life as a baseball player and working as a real estate?
The difference between now and 5 years ago is, well, when we left Korea, we had 2 babies. Max and Brady were born there. And then now we have 3 more kids since retiring, which is great. So life is very busy with the kids. Love that. Biggest life difference since playing. But in terms of like, I guess, work, I mean, it feels more like a job than maybe baseball did. I'm not traveling nearly as much. I get to sleep in my own bed every night, and I'm not away from the family nearly as much. So that's great. I love that.
Are you doing an interview? Are they all sleeping?
Yeah, they are all asleep. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody comes through the door right now, though.
Isn't that like the best time as a dad?
When they're asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, it certainly gives me and Chelsea some time to spend together, but I love playing with them. I mean, they're huge now. I mean, you guys saw the pictures from when the boys were in Korea. I mean, they were 2 and now they're 8. I mean, they're huge and they're athletes and baseball players. They're all over the place. So they certainly keep us very busy. Was
there a reason why you chose to work in real estate instead of coaching?
Yeah, it's a good question. So when I retired in 2020, that was my last season there. I mean, my elbow was really bad. It was in a really bad spot, and so I had surgery and needed to get a bunch of things fixed, and knew that baseball was over. Like it was bad enough that I wasn't going to come back from, which is okay. That's great. But a big reason why we decided to not coach or get into scouting, but we were just kind of at a time in life where being in one place was what we needed. So I'd always been interested in real estate because I was fortunate to be able to invest in it in some while I was a player. It was a challenge that I could teach myself. I always loved the idea of home because we never really had it. We always lived in apartments and hotels and traveled on the road. So home has a special place in my heart. And what better way to invest and make an impact in people's lives than to help get them into homes or help build more homes for them or respect and take care of people as their landlord or things like that. So I just felt like it was something that I wanted to do was to invest in giving home to people. So
Do you still miss it, or do you watch a lot of baseballs still?
I still love baseball. There's a lot of things that I miss about it. And there's some things I don't, honestly. Like I do not miss my elbow hurting all the time and the pain that came with that. But man, I miss the friendships. I miss the competition. Man, I loved the competition and just being out there and kind of laying it all out there for the team and the name on my chest. I certainly miss that adrenaline. I miss the fans. I miss the atmosphere, and I miss all of that. But watch baseball still all the time. I love college baseball. I watch that a lot. I watch the pros. My little brother works for the Phillies, so they're the team that I root for here in the States. And then I track LG and watch what's going on in the KBO. And I knew that they were going in their golden era when they got rid of me. I knew that they were going to win for the next 7 years after I retired, and they're still doing it. So they got rid of me and they got better. So, but yeah, I still love the game. I miss a lot about it, but we're where we're supposed to be right now.
If your twins wanted to play at the Twins, would you support them? Would you support them?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yoshi. Yeah. I loved my 3 seasons with LG. I wish we could have had more of them. I'd always tell this to Chelsea. My only regret from baseball was I didn't play long enough for my kids to be able to remember it. I mean, they'll look back at pictures, but 3 of them weren't even born yet. I wish that I would have made it long enough to where they could have really enjoyed it. If they decide they wanted to come over and play for LG, absolutely. I would absolutely give them the thumbs up. We loved every single second of it.
If you do walk around in Seoul, you gotta show your kids that how popular you are, because everyone's gonna recognize you.
We'll see. I mean, we want to bring them back. So Chelsea and we talk about bringing them back all the time. We will 100% bring them all back. 5 kids, and it's 7 of us. So 7 plane tickets is a big trip. I mean, we're trying to figure out a way to come back and show them around. I would love to be able to come back while some of my teammates are still playing, like Kimmy and OG and Gangnam and I mean everybody. But at some point, we would definitely be back.
Do you know Crazy Horse?
Sape?
He's
Sape. Yeah, we called him Sape. Of course, Lee
Hyungjong.
Lee Hyungjong. Yeah. Absolutely. Crazy hair. Sape, man.
A lot of the players are not at LG anymore.
I know. I saw like Chaeyoung Song, is he with Hanwha now? And Gangnam is with KT.
Lotte.
A few days ago, he hit a homer against LG.
Oh, Sape. Anjwa. No, LG forever. Yeah, I mean, I miss those guys a lot. I don't get to talk to them nearly enough. Kim Hyun-soo is like, everybody respects Kimmy. A great leader. He's the hardest worker. He's the best player. He's he is the best. He has a really smart baseball mind. I don't know how many people know that about him, but like he sees the game in a really great way. Like he'd be a great manager. Like he sees what's happening, and so he's always was always coaching the younger kids. When I was on his team, he was really thoughtful about making everybody around him better. I still love him. Yeah.
Jamsil Stadium is gonna be the last year this year's gonna be the last year of
Really?
The stadium's gonna be gone. Yes.
Are they building a new one?
Yes.
Man, I love Jamsil. It's the best pitcher stadium in the whole league.
Oh, the picture is good.
Was it?
Oh
yeah.
Doosan and LG gonna still share the new stadium?
Yeah, it will be. Yes. 누가 잠실의 주인이죠?
Who's the owner of Jamsil? Oh,
Busaners.
Twins. Come on. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. LG fighting.
So talking about the stadium, could you tell us what game you remember the most?
Probably the best game that I had in Korea was in Jamsil. I threw a complete game shutout against Kyum. That's one of my favorite memories. My first year against Doosan in 2018, we never beat Doosan. I hated that. We didn't make the playoffs my first year. We had a good team, but we didn't play great. One of my last starts of the season was against Doosan. And I said to myself that this was my World Series. Like we are gonna win today. I am done getting beat by these guys. And it was 0-0, like in the 8th inning. And who was it? It was their center fielder hit like this little lazy fly ball into center field, and it felt like it was in the air for 15 seconds. And we had 2 outs, and Sape didn't dive for it, calling him out right now. And they ended up scoring a run, and we lost 1-0. And it was the most frustrated I was as an LG fan, or as an LG player. But that game was very memorable because we never beat those guys that year. And then Casey came, and he was the Doosan killer. Casey beat him every time. Who's the toughest hitter I faced in KBO? It was Trey Hyung. Yeah, that boy owned me. Mad respect for Hyung. Yeah, big time. He's best.
Besides Choi Young-woo, who was the toughest hitter you faced?
Ooh. Yang Yu-ji was amazing. Still amazing. Mel Rojas absolutely owned me too. He won an MVP while I was there. And playing in KT, I mean, that's the tiniest stadium. So he had a lot of big hits off of me. The whole Kyum lineup was amazing. Kim Hae-sung, Kim Ha-sung, Park Byung-ho, Jung-woo. But he was like a baby when I was over there. But his plate discipline was really good. So their whole lineup was, I thought, very good.
On the opposite side, who was the easiest batters that you faced?
Oh, I can't answer that. No way. No way. I know that's maybe that's a boring answer, but I was not good enough to pretend like I was better than anybody else. I had to respect everybody out there.
I respect that. How you decided to come to Korea, especially to LG, like what happened,
I became a free agent with the Orioles at the end of 2017. I was talking to some other MLB teams, and then, but I had played with Kim Hyun-soo for 2 years in Baltimore at that time, and just had a good friendship with him. At that off season, I got a phone call from the LG scout. Like it was like December, into December, and we had decided actually on a team in the States that we were going to sign with. But we had always wanted to entertain the opportunity to go play in Asia, whether it was Korea or Japan. And I had conversations with some other teams that never really turned into something that was what ended up materializing with LG. And so we got that phone call, and the timing was really good. Like we didn't have kids yet, and we wanted a change of pace, and we're excited to go experience the culture in a new country and a new league and get to play with Kimmy a little bit longer. And so we made that decision in December of 2017, or the day that we signed the contract to go to LG was the day we found out we were pregnant. So the same day. So we were like, oh, okay, this is gonna be a big change. This year is gonna be very different. I mean, the whole year of 2018 was so fun. We lived in Gangnam Square, just kind of figured it out. Like we didn't know what to expect. Sosa was a great teammate to me. He was a great guy to kind of learn the ropes. My Korean teammates were amazing. I mean, Kimmy is one of my favorite teammates I've ever had. Was just such a good friend. OG I feel like if I saw him today, it would be like we hadn't missed a beat. Like we were just hanging out. Yu Gangnam was still my favorite catcher I've ever thrown to. Pitching staff, Chao Chan, Kim Chang-yu. I mean, there's so many guys that I just loved spending time with, that we had fun. Like we just had a really, really fun year.
As a LG, fans perspective in 2018, a little bit disappointed about the result, but they weren't
Me too.
disappointed, looking at your face.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was disappointed about how many wins I had that year too, and that our team didn't do very great. I wish we would have won a bunch more. That was a challenging season in terms of how many times we lost games that we should have won. But that's baseball. As much as winning is certainly very important, it was about our team played the game the right way that year, and we were building the beginning of like all of the foundations of discipline and playing hard and playing for each other that made us better in 2019 and then made us even better in 2020. But I mean, that was a weird year for a lot of reasons, obviously. But I knew that LG was on a trajectory after 2018 was hard. I knew we were on a trajectory like this just because of the way that we played together.
So when Chao Chan won in 2018, when he got his first win, he cried.
Chao Chan is like, we called him superstar, and man, he was a warrior. I can think of a game we were playing in Gwangju. He threw like 65 pitches in the first inning. And I remember being there like, what are we doing? Like, we got to go get him out of there. Like, he doesn't have it today. We got to protect superstar. But he always did what he was asked. He never complained. Even though he was one of the best pitchers in the league, he was always humble and passionate about the team. Anytime it was his turn to pitch, he always pitched. Unless he was hurt, he was going to give you everything that he had. Like, he cared about the team. That's why he cried. I remember that. Yeah.
You were doing a quality start for like 8 straight games, but when bullpens kind of, blow it up, do you get mad at those, pitchers or players that make, awful plays?
Hey, I mean, I'll say what everybody else says. It is totally part of the game. I mean, nobody is going out there trying to blow a game. Nobody's going out there trying to give up runs. If they are, then we've got a problem. Yeah, then we'll talk about that if they're trying to lose on purpose. But nobody's ever doing that. When I was in LG, I mean, we had some young bullpen pitchers like Jung-woo Young and Kim Go-suk. Now they're some of the better Korean relievers in the world. I mean, they're amazing. And so the way that you get the best out of those guys is not blaming them for it, but helping them learn from the moments that they made mistakes. I mean, we've all been in positions where we blew the game and it feels terrible. Nobody wants to lose. It feels awful. But you can choose to either encourage those bullpen guys when things happen and show them grace and pick them up, and then they'll be more motivated for the next time because they're going to be out there again the next day. Or you can be angry, and that just sows division in the team. And
you said that, but you didn't look like
that's the Doosan game when Sape didn't catch that pop fly.
You said it's a part of baseball, and you didn't look like.
Yeah, I was mad.
What would you say like the main difference was between 2018 and 2019?
Guys just started getting a little bit better. Like some of the young players got a little bit older. The young pitchers like Usuk became a really great closer at that time. Ji Hyung, who we called him Pickle, our second baseman. I think everybody just had a good year. Like I think we had a really good like team camaraderie. And then we also went and got Casey. That helped a lot. He's pretty good. I don't think it was anything markedly different, but Casey's a game changer, and he would just play better.
Those pictures in the back.
I can't see.
Actually, you and Casey.
Casey, the man. Yeah.
As a Sunday, like as a big brother,
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell him like what to do?
That's a question for him on if I helped him or not. I certainly always wanted him to feel welcome and wanted to help him get adjusted and show him the ropes. I mean, the KBO is very different than the MLB. And so I know that if you don't have somebody kind of teaching you how to do it the right way, then the player's not having fun and the team's not going to have as much fun because of it. But he was the best, man. I mean, I loved just kind of showing him the ropes, but he didn't need me. I mean, he great from the moment he got there. Like I knew the first time I met him, he was going to be great. So no, I didn't have to do anything for him. You ask him that. I didn't do anything.
Did you call Casey right after you saw him winning?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Talked to everybody after they won. I got to FaceTime with everybody. It was amazing. I think I have pictures on my phone. I took screenshots. I was so pumped when they did that.
So when was the last time you talked to Casey?
Today.
Today?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, we talk pretty consistently. I mean, a couple times a year and just catch up on life. We're in 2 different time zones for a long time and he's been busy, but when we do get a chance to talk, it's like we talk for an hour and it's like we're old brothers that are just catching up on life. He's one of my closest friends. Still maybe one of my favorite guys I ever played with. Like he's the best, man.
I feel like after 2020 season, could you talk about what happened?
Yeah, that's so 2020, I mean, my elbow was not good. It wasn't a good season physically, but we pitched and then I had a game in KT that was like had to come out of the game and it was bad. I knew it was really bad, but the team was good and we were going to play in the playoffs. So I took 6 weeks or something to try to come back and pitch in that game against Doosan. And I mean, I could barely lift my arm. Like I knew that we knew that it was going to be, that was kind of the end. And so, we had a good conversation. I had a great relationship with the GM there where it was like, my elbow is in bad condition. His encouragement to me was to get it right and go have the surgery that I need and rehab and, like get healthy so that I could come back, whenever later. And, I just knew that was not going to happen. That I wasn't going to rehab for a few years and come back and that was just kind of the end. We were ready to retire. And so it was a mutual decision that we cried together in the office and said, thank you for everything. And I knew that was the end just because physically I was never going to pitch again. I knew that at the end of that season. So it was a physical thing. It wasn't any contract or, disagreement. It was just physically I was done.
I feel like that's why they like you more and they're sad. And at the same time, they miss you because of that reason.
Oh,
yes.
Well, I miss them. That's sweet. I'm so thankful for the time that I spent with LG and, I such fond memories for the fans, so much gratitude to them. I would have loved to be healthy and pitch for another 5 years and, win Korean championships for them. I would have loved that, but I gave them everything I had. And that was my promise to the team when I signed those contracts was that I was going to give you everything I had. I was going to leave it all out there and I wasn't going to skip games just to skip games. If it didn't feel great, it didn't matter. I was going to pitch no matter what. And then I broke. And so, but I'm thankful to be able to say I left everything on the field for those guys and for those fans.
So I'm hoping one day when you do come to Korea, is there any spots that you would want to bring your kids to?
For sure. I mean, I want to take them to some authentic Korean barbecue spots, sit out in the middle of the street and cook some yangnyeom galbi. And that's what I would definitely want to do. I like eating the street food and being, hanging out with everybody. So we take them there for sure. There is actually my favorite breakfast restaurant in the world. It's in Daejeon. It's called Moru. You can ask Casey about that. And every time we were in Daejeon, we went every day.
Looks so yummy. Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. And I'm a breakfast, like we love breakfast food. I mean, baseball guys, games are late. And so we wake up a little bit later. We go find a good breakfast spot in whatever city you're in. And so I've been to thousands of breakfast places. And that's my number one in the whole world.
it was a video about you and Casey talking about players' name in English, like
I remember that.
like Im Chang-gyu as a Mitchell, like that. You guys said Im Chang-gyu talks a lot.
He does talk a lot. He does. Yeah. I wonder if he still talks a lot.
And Cheon-sung was I don't know why you guys named it like this, but you guys named him Charles the Third.
Charles the Third. That was Kelly. That was Casey. He definitely said that. That was definitely Casey. And I remember laughing at that. Let's go. Look at that guy.
What's up, my man?
Wow.
Wow.
That backdrop. Man, that's how a legend lives right there, boys.
Come on.
Look at that fireplace. That's that's big time. That's a show fireplace.
It's the grill that I don't use.
That's it. That's it. Oh, that's incredible.
Oh,
What
man.
is this? You guys brought on the legend? How am I supposed to hang out here with the legend? This is not fair. Like now I need to see myself out. I need to go. But time's up with Tyler. It's time for Casey now. Yeah.
What a great surprise.
Yeah. Great surprise.
It
A
was-
surprise.
With Kelly. We played all together. Make a surprise.
Yes.
You did. You got me. That was amazing. That's
Oh,
so
sorry, it
good.
took so long for me to figure out how to get on the computer, but once we figured it out, it was good.
Were you supposed to be here like 30 minutes ago?
30 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
Okay.
30 minutes ago? They're wondering. It's like 15 minutes ago. And he's like, hey, sorry, this interview's taking a pretty long time. Like, he's like stifling through his questions, trying to make stuff up to keep me hanging out just so you can get on here. That's so good.
That's why I was sometimes I was asking you dumb questions. I was like,
No, never a dumb question, Eddie. The legend can show up whenever he wants. Okay.
He's
That's-
Ong Gigi Ma.
That's it.
Guys, a lot.
Mhm.
It kind of brings back to like the first spring training. He's on the bus 15 minutes before the bus is supposed to leave. I'm still in my hotel room, and our translator was calling me saying, "Where are you at?" And I said, "I'm in my hotel room. We have 15 minutes till the bus leaves."
Yeah.
And he said, 15 minutes is when the bus leaves, so you better get on the bus right now.
Hey, I remember that.
동시에 보고 싶은 이유가 진짜 LG 팬들이 가장 많이 찾는 두 사람이에요.
I want to see Wilson and Kelly.
All these years later, Case, it's really just our, us naming the Korean players why they still love us, why they want us here.
That YouTube clip has a lot of views from LG Twins YouTube of the first time we did that, and then they had us come back for the second one, which might have been even funnier.
Better. Yeah,
We used to love those little YouTube games that you make us play.
those are great. I think they'd be even better now that we have like even less filter in our old age. Well, we're glad we're here. Thanks for bringing us together, Eddie.
Amazing.
you say hello to the fans first,
Yes.
since you just got here.
안녕하세요, LG fans fighting. Casey Kelly, Gem Shield Jesus in the house.
Thank you.
윌슨도 한번 이런 버전으로 할 수 있는.
You didn't ask me to do that. You didn't ask me to do that 5 minutes ago.
Before
What
you
do you think about Korea?
Sorry about that. Could you say hello to the fans as well?
No. You want me to say hi? Is that what
Yes,
you're saying?
yes, please.
안녕하세요. Tyler Wilson here. It's good to see you. It's been a long time, everybody, since I was in the house talking ball. But love you, LG fans. Miss you. Happy to be sharing the virtual room with the legend himself. It's a joy.